what's going on, everybody? Just got back from seeing the new Superman by James Gunn, and I've been seeing the reviews, like the Rotten Tomato score, and it's been like amazing. Like, I think last I checked, it was 80 something from critics and 90 something from fans or from viewers. So I was really hyped about seeing it. The start of the DCU. I took my daughter with me, and after seeing it, overall impressions, it's a good film. I don't think it's an amazing film. I don't think it's a masterpiece, but it's okay in my opinion. I asked my daughter if she liked it. She said she loved it. I don't believe her. She asked me at one point during the movie, can she take a nap, is what she said. I said sure, if that says anything. But yeah, it's not terrible. I'm gonna keep this spoiler free. For anybody who hasn't seen it. If you guys want to get into spoilers, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make another video with my buddy. He saw it today as well. Maybe we can do some spoilers. But yeah, so without getting into too many spoilers, new Superman, right? What can I say? Special effects, they were all right. Nothing, I don't think anything stood out like it's amazing, but it wasn't bad either. The acting was pretty good. The dude, I'm blanking on his name, that plays Lex, Holtz. He was okay. He was an alright Lex Luthor. He's better than Jesse Eisenberg, in my opinion, from Zack Snyder's universe. What else? The dude who plays Superman, Corn Sweat, right? Is that how you say his name? He's okay. There's one particular scene, and I won't give it away, but I remember when it happened, I was like, that's Superman. That is Superman. Look straight out of the comics. Look just like him. What else? Lois, she's pretty good. She does a good job. The rest of the cast from the Daily Planet, they don't have much to do except one other dude who does okay, but the rest of them, they don't really have much going on throughout the movie. The other supporting cast, if you've seen the trailers, this isn't a spoiler. I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen the trailers. Green Lantern's in it. He's okay. He's a little dorky. Not much to do. Hawkeye or Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl has even less to do. She's okay. I'm sure they're going to do more with them in the future. Mr. Terrific, he has a much bigger role. Very interesting. He's a pretty interesting character, I thought. He does a good job as well. I don't think any of the acting's bad in the movie. I just think that the movie's okay. I was a little bored at times. I don't know. Maybe I've never been like a huge fan of Superman. He's cool. I mean, he's all right. But I'm not like a diehard Superman fan. So maybe that played a part into it. But what else can I say? The score, Superman's theme is really, really good. I really like his theme. The rest of the music throughout the movie, I did not like. Like, I'd say 90% of the music I didn't like. It was kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I just didn't like it. I didn't think it fit the scenes, the moods. Did not like that. A lot of comedy that doesn't always hit. As you guys know, James Gunn directed this, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's parts where it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy. There's one specific scene that felt straight out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy with a Superman skin on it. It was the one scene for sure. His same type of comedy. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. I think one thing that he did a lot in this movie in particular, there'd be like a really good scene, or like really good moment, and then we'd get a joke. Like, he couldn't wait a little bit longer. And that was one gripe for me. But what else? There's a couple surprises in there, a couple cameos. Won't give any of that away. There's 2 end credit scenes, so you don't have to necessarily stick around for them. But there are 2. Okay, one in the middle, and then one at the very end of all the credits. What else can I say? The flying. I did not like the flying. It's not terrible, but I didn't like it. I thought it looked kind of something about it. Off-putting, is that the right word? I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't like the flying. The suit was okay at times, And then there were times throughout the movie where it looked weird. I don't know, baggy maybe, especially around his neck, around his collar. It would like flare up, right? Or some, I don't know. The suit was okay. I do hope they change it going forward. He gets a new suit. I hope so. Fortress of Solitude. You guys saw that in the trailer. That's cool. Crypto's in it. He's all right. I mean, Crypto's fine, I guess. I mean, he's got stuff to do, I guess, more so than some of the other characters. Clark's parents, I like them. They're not in it a lot, but the few scenes they had, I thought were pretty good and heartfelt, and yeah, they did a good job. I can't stress that his theme is so good. Like, there are moments when that theme would kick on and something's happening in the scene, and it legitimately gave me chills, but I don't think it was enough to say, oh, this movie's a 10 out of 10. This movie's a 9 out of 10 for me, personally. There was a dude sitting next to me, and something happens in the film, and I saw him jump, and he was ready to clap, and nobody else clapped, so he didn't do it. Kind of felt bad for him because he was really into it. He was a huge Superman fan. I could hear him whispering to the person he was with, like, oh, that's this person, or oh, that's like referencing something from this. I could hear him. So that was... it wasn't annoying. I like seeing fans react, to something they love, and I'm happy that guy had a great time, right? And I'm not saying I didn't have a good time. I just don't think it was amazing, right? And look, I'm not a movie critic. I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who likes going to the movies, loves superhero movies, all that kind of stuff. Huge nerd. Look at the title of this YouTube channel, right? Huge nerd. Love this type of stuff. It was all right. It was okay. It wasn't a bad watch. Just wasn't great, right? So what else can I say? I don't know. I don't want to give too much. It's hard without getting into spoilers, Let me think. One thing that was weird, has nothing to do with the movie. I saw it at a Regal, right? There was no trailers. The movie started on time. That was weird. And I think it threw people off because people started showing up 5, 10, 15 minutes into the movie. Because I think they were expecting, it's all right, there's going to be a bunch of trailers. There were none. It was weird. It threw me off too. I looked at my phone, I was like, hey, there was no trailers. So that was weird. But yeah, guys, I think if you like this type of genre, you like superhero movies, you're a huge Superman fan, I'd say it's worth checking out, right? Maybe a matinee, get it a little cheaper. Yeah, definitely check it out. What else? Is that all? I guess for me, it's not a bad movie. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. The conversation could be made for a 7, but I'll say a 6 for me. Okay, that's still good. That's above average. Wasn't a bad movie. It's better than some movies that have come out this year, right? But yeah, that's my opinion on the new Superman. I'm not saying I'm not excited for what's coming next. The DCU's kicking off, right? This new direction. I think it's not a terrible start, right? I think they're finding their footing. They got to figure out what type of characters they want these guys to be in the long run. That hopefully they hear the feedback, which I don't know if there's going to be too much bad feedback, judging by the score on Rotten Tomatoes. But I think he's a good Superman. He's a good fit for Superman. They could fix a couple things, in my opinion, such as new suit. And he's a little whiny in this version. He was a little whiny, and to me, maybe not to everybody. To me, he was a little whiny. What else? Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Without getting into spoilers, if you guys want to go deep into spoilers, we can talk about the movie from when it starts to the end. We could definitely do that. Let me know in the comments. This is my first movie review. Sorry if it's a little all over the place. Hopefully it gets better. Next movie I'm reviewing with my wife will be Fantastic Four, which we'll see how it compares. I hope it's better than this movie. I mean, I want all these movies to be good. I don't want to pay to go see a bad movie. So hopefully it's better. But yeah, guys, that's my opinion on the new Superman. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a spoiler review. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.